from New York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Well, I played myself because yesterday my phone rang when I was at WWE Raw, and I looked down, and it said Stone Cold on it. Oh. I said, I better take this call. Why Stone Cold calling me? I called out.
He goes, that stunner.
He goes, Peter, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm calling you down here from Los Angeles, California. And I shot the breeze with Stone Cold Steve Austin for a few minutes, and I felt really cool. And then he was like, hey, Peter, I was having a conversation about Gary Hart, and I was thinking, you have that Gary Hart book of mine?
Oh, God.
And I went, oh, yes, I do, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm going to get you your book back. So I still have Stone Cold Steve Austin's book that he lent me like 2 years ago.
Why didn't you return it?
That you lost something.
Well, shut up, Griff. Because I didn't return it because at first he had told me that he wanted me to lend it to Enzo Amore. And then I talked to Enzo, a wrestler. I was like, Enzo, and I decided he shouldn't get it. When I went to Enzo and I said, Enzo, you want to borrow this book? And he said, I said, Steve Austin wants you to borrow this book. He goes, I've never read a book in my life. I went, you know what? I'm not giving you this book then. So Steve asked for it back. I'm going to the FedEx store today. I'm already to give myself one just in case. But prohibitively for having it that long, I just want to say,
congratulations, you played yourself.
I want you to hold on to the book, and I want Stone Cold to come up here and give you the Stone Cold Stunner live on the radio.
you want him to open up a can of, if you want me to open up a can of whoop ass on this little Jew, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Now, being the piece of crap that I am,
Wow.
I have one more question for Rosenberg regarding the Stone Cold book. Is this the exact book that Stone Cold gave you and lent to you?
That's right.
Why would you do this
It's the
to my
same book.
brother?
It's the same book, or it's the book he gave you?
Yeah.
Is this the book that he put in your hands?
Yeah, he gave me the book, the Gary Hart biography, and this is the biography of Gary Hart. And I'm giving it right back. Yep.
You're not answering the question, so I'll ask
What do
you
you
one
mean?
more time. Stone Cold Steve Austin gave you a book.
That's
what
right.
was the title of the book?
Something My Crazy Life in Wrestling by Gary Hart or whatever it was.
Okay. And that exact book that he put in your hands,
Yep.
this is the same book.
My Life in Wrestling by Gary Hart. Yep, same book. He's getting back the exact same book that he gave me. Same printing.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
That he purchased was his.
The one that was given to Stone Cold that was given to you.
I don't
and this is
understand the
this book.
question. Yes, it's the same book.
Has Stone Cold ever held the book that you're giving back to him?
He held a version of that book. You're really a bad person.
Right, so yesterday, I'm sure you guys saw the video on social media. And if you didn't, a passenger on United Airlines was yanked off the plane, busting his nose. His mouth was bleeding, and this is what happened. So the flight was overbooked in Chicago, right? So they asked if any volunteers would like to give up their seat because they wanted to seat 4 employees, right? They were like, if nobody volunteers, we're going to pick somebody randomly. They picked somebody
By
randomly.
the way, they already messed up. Hold on. How much
Oh.
money did they offer?
Exactly.
They got to offer money. That's how it works.
Yeah, they always offer
500.
They start at 200,
Two-
400,
and they'll get up
500.
to
Well,
1,000.
we don't
Yeah.
know if that happened or not. Maybe that did happen. We don't know.
Seems like
But there's been chances where I went like, oh man, $1,000 voucher sounds great, but I have to be at work tomorrow, so I can't take
Oh
it,
yeah,
right?
where if I was free, I'd be like, I'll go stay in a hotel tonight
Okay.
for $1,000. No problem.
So they picked somebody at random, and it happens to be this doctor.
They picked
And-
4 people at random.
Well, one of
the
them.
other 3 were just like, I
All right,
guess.
All right. Well,
Doctor
this
is
doctor
white.
said he didn't want to give up his seat because he had patients that he had to see the next morning. So when he refused to leave, they got security and they yanked this man off the seat. He had a window seat
The police came on.
where he hit his
Security
cheek.
or police?
I saw a vest on one of the men that said police, clear as day.
Yeah,
oh
I saw
really?
that too.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So that
Busted
could
his
be
nose.
airport police.
But some sort of police.
It was a police.
Busted his nose, busted his lip, bleeding, and they dragged him like if he was a dead body.
And the people on the
All the
plane
way
are
out.
screaming like, "No, what are you doing?"
And the man then goes, "Are you doing this because of my color of skin?" He went straight to like, "Why are you putting your hands on me?"
He's an Asian man.
Chinese to be specific. In China, this is a hot topic right now.
all the way in China it is.
Yes.
Is he a China?
Don't play around. Matter of fact, hit the congratulations. You played yourself, because when it goes to that level, I've been a part of things that go to that level.
Congratulations, you
But there's
played
more,
yourself.
bro.
Fire cometh.
Not
There's
what you
more.
want.
Instead of apologizing. They released a statement saying Flight 3411 from Chicago was overbooked. After a team looked for volunteers, a customer refused to leave the aircraft voluntarily, and law enforcement was asked to come to the gate. We apologize for the overbooked situation.
That was their statement.
They didn't even apologize for
to the
harming
man.
this man, physically assaulting this man. They're
Lost House lit
apologizing
today.
for overbooking the situation.
They should probably.
Yo, now
have
mind
thought.
you, the reason they needed the seats were for other United Airlines employees.
So not only, yes, did you overbook it? So you already messed up right there. For employees, so you should have added them from the very beginning before you sold your seats. So and then you waited till they were in their seats to try to drag this man out.
And they likely needed to put the employees on to get them to another destination to cover another flight.
Sure.
Well, this man needed to save lives the next day. How about that?
But by the way, calm down, Lord.
Are you yelling at me?
Now, here's
Context.
how did they not know before they sat down though? Like, how was it that late?
There's lots of variables, right? Let's leave it at that. But you put your hands on a man.
Thank you.
And dragged him off a flight in front of everyone and bloodied the man.
Yes.
United Airlines, from everyone who travels the friendly skies.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I want to follow this story all the way to the check he gets. Because I got to see the check. I need to know what the check
story
looks
was.
like.
This story was ginormous.
It's not
yesterday.
done. It's bigger today. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be bigger today.
It's bigger today because people want to understand. Like, explain to me how I've paid for something, and you can forcibly remove me without me doing anything wrong.
Now,
Like, how is I can't even comprehend.
No,
that.
you know why I'm glad this conversation started? Because the airline business is so crazy and such a ripoff and so against the consumer to start out with that this is. I like this. I hate that this happened to this man, but I hope this becomes a catalyst for the general relationship we have with the airlines because we're at their mercy. It's already insane what they charge you for.
Right.
They already keep adding. They keep charging us more for less and less space. Yo, they now charge you if you want to do a seat assignment of any kind. You pay, any kind. $49. And if there's sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll pay for the upgraded seat because I decided a while ago. I'm like, I'm always gonna pay for an upgraded seat if there's an option to be more comfortable. It's worth it to me. Half the time you pay for $100 for an extra, it's nothing. It's not a better seat. There's nothing better about it. They just rip us off.
Yeah, but for your convenience, we're providing you this service. Give me that $100.
Oh no, and we'll also provide you the service.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, you want? Listen, we are as an airline. We want to offer you the right to carry things with you to another city.
I know.
So we'll charge you another $100.
It's a convenience fee.
Yeah, but United Airlines itself, its track record is horrible. Producer Griff told me about a Muslim couple who was having trouble with like a car seat, and they got kicked out of the flight.
Kast one, close this out, bro.
Go ahead, Kast.
So listen, I was coming back from Barbados, right? This is a long story, man. First of all, the flight was at 8 a.m. Get to the airport, all the computers are down. So what they decided to do? Check everybody in by hand, right? So we had to get hand ballots. That took a long time.
In Barbados.
So it was hot. Once
Congratulations,
we get inside into the airport,
you played yourself.
they said, that took long enough. So you're thinking the plane's already there, plane's not there yet. So we have to wait another 2 hours for the plane. Plane gets there, we board the plane. Everybody's on the plane ready to go. The door can't close because the door's messed up. Right? They're like, oh, don't worry about everybody. We're going to fix the door. It's going to take us about 20 minutes. We sat on the plane for 2 hours. Then they said...
In the heat.
In the heat. No AC. Plane off. Then they said, all right, we're going to have to deplane everybody because we just got to deplane everybody because you guys been on the plane for 2 hours.
Gee,
so
thanks.
when we get off the plane, in the Caribbean islands, we got to get off the stairs. We go down the stairs. Then we have to go back through security to get back into the airport.
No.
Yeah, hold on. It gets better. We go through security, get back in the airport, right? Then 3 hours later, they finally get the door fixed, right? So they go, good news, we got the door fixed. Bad news, the pilot of the plane tells us, bad news, I'm over hours, so I'm not flying today.
What?
Right?
Okay.
So then they go, oh, don't worry, everybody, we're going to get you hotels. You guys can stay overnight, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, everybody's already upset. Fine, we get hotels. They put us on coach buses. The coach buses don't leave
right.
for another hour.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, it gets better.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You win.
It gets better. It gets better. The bus drops us off at the wrong hotel, so we had to walk 10 blocks with our suitcases to the other hotel.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Then the other hotel,
there's more.
the other hotel was the worst hotel in Barbados, right?